Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Hello, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WCW Tuesday Nitro here in LS11 Universe here on WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. We are kicking things off with the third out of four first round matches for the WCW World Championship Tournament. Last week, Darby Allin and Bronson Reed moved on to the semifinals. This week, the former Ring of Honor World Champion Eddie Kingston, who originally, if you remember, our general manager Diamond Dallas Page was going to just hand the main event of Starrcade due to him being the final Ring of Honor World Champion. But Eddie refused, saying, "I don't want handouts around here. I'm earning it. So put me in." And so Eddie Kingston, an honorable former world champion. That's not even pun intended because he was the Ring of Honor champion. A very honorable man. He's got a bit of a temper to him. He's a bit of a hothead, but there's nothing more he loves than this business and the people who support it. So now tonight, Eddie Kingston, he's got a bit of that Dusty Rhodes factor of being the common man. Finds himself going one-on-one with the former NXT champion, as Eddie Kingston finds himself stepping into the ring head-to-head with Jasper Troy. Our main event tonight is going to be Jericho and Jarrett in the big 2026, something that would only move the LS11 universe. I love you all so fucking much. I'm also still on the caffeine shot from Raw, so we're doing great. Heartbeat has finally slowed down a little bit, so. Jasper Troy, though, he was a dominant force in NXT, and now he is here on Nitro. And Eddie Kingston and Jasper Troy, our first matchup of the night here on Nitro. And Eddie Kingston telling Troy, "Come on, then. Then come on, big guy. Hit me in the face." Eddie Kingston, punch to the gut. Jasper Troy answers back now. Jasper Troy, countered by Eddie. Eddie Kingston now in the midsection. Jasper Troy's got him up. Eddie Kingston punched in the head. And Troy to the midsection there. Eddie. Jasper chops him back now. Here we go. Eddie Kingston and Jasper Troy into a big brawl. We got a lot of big matches with Starrcade implications tonight. We're going to find out who's going to face Charlotte Flair to crown the first WCW Women's World Champion in our next matchup, which will be a four-way matchup between the women of WCW Tuesday Nitro. We're going to have Davey Boy Smith Jr., the son of the British Bulldog, against Montez Ford in a qualifier to find out the third man, joining Mustafa Ali and Mike Santana in the U.S. title match at Starrcade. We're going to see London Brawling, The Bar, and the Modern Classic, Brian Pillman, Lexus King and Brock Anderson in a triple threat elimination tag match to determine the first team of two going to Starrcade to fight for the vacant WCW tag team titles. Of course, in the main event, Chris Jericho and Double J Jeff Jarrett in the finals of the first round of the World Championship Tournament. And then we'll have the semifinals next week, or at least we'll have one of the semifinals next week. We might milk this thing for another week. Who knows? Jasper Troy grabs a hold of Eddie Kingston, pulling him in now. Jasper Troy head first into the turnbuckle goes Eddie. Jasper Troy's got him up now. Jasper Troy, snake eyes off the ropes. Big boot takes him down. And now Jasper going to get back up to his feet here. Jasper Troy going for that big slam, countered by Eddie. Eddie Kingston now pulls him in. No. Jasper Troy with a right hook. Jasper Troy, sidewalk slam to the former Ring of Honor champion. Eddie is down now. Jasper Troy to finish the job here. Troy pulling him in, looking for that boss man slam. I look into the back now. Eddie Kingston rolling back fist, taking him down. Troy cover now. Jasper Troy covered for the 1, 2, and he kicks out. Jasper Troy staying alive, getting back to his feet now. Eddie Kingston here, popped up overhead here by Jasper. Jasper Troy has got him up and dropping him down now. Jasper Troy with Eddie Kingston down now. Eddie Kingston covered now by Troy. 2. No! Eddie Kingston kicked out. Now Jasper Troy has got him down here. Jasper Troy. Throws Eddie Kingston in the corner. Countered by Eddie now. Eddie Kingston taking down Jasper. Kingston now gets him back up to his feet again here. And Eddie Kingston go lighten up the big man again here. Forearm strike. Eddie coming off the ropes. Big boot to Jasper. Now Eddie Kingston stomping a mud hole in him here. Troy goes out of the ring now, and Jasper Troy. The ropes, Eddie. Thought Eddie Kingston was going to dive. He's just faking him out and cuts the throat. They're telling Troy, come on, get back in here. Oh my God! Runs right into that wicked clothesline. Jasper Troy, spine buster to Eddie Kingston. Into a cover now, Jasper Troy, 1, 2, no, only a 1 count. Now Eddie, knee into the head, knocks him back here. Eddie Kingston goes for a kick, countered by Jasper. Eddie Kingston now, looped up, Jasper Troy, no, countered, takes out the leg. Got him down now, Jasper Troy. Uh-oh. Hits the sidewalk slam. Now Troy. Jasper Troy now. Has Eddie Kingston. Jasper Troy. We go. Sends him off the ropes. Eddie counters it. Hits the midsection. Oh my God, Eddie. Powerbomb to Troy. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Kingston with the win. The Mad King joins Darby Allin and Bronson Reed in the semifinals in the coming weeks. Hell of a win there for Eddie, knocking off the former NXT champion. We got plenty more coming up. Women's Fatal 4-Way match coming up next here on Tuesday Nitro. What's up, LS11 Universe? It's me, it's DDP, your WCW General Manager. And I've got a couple of quick announcements for you here tonight before we get right back to the cats in the ring for some big women's action. And that's that I want to talk about the Cruiserweight title, one of the defining features of WCW. I have made the choice based on performances I've seen from these men lately in LS11 Universe, that the first 3 men I am picking for the WCW Cruiserweight title 6-way elimination match at Starrcade are the man who won the first match of Nitro last week, Jack freaking Cartwheel, Daniel Garcia, his opponent from last week, and making his return to LS11 Universe, Trevor Lee. Tune in 2 more weeks where I'm going to decide who the other 3 cats in that matchup are going to be. Stay cool, LS11 Universe. I'll see you next week for more announcements. Bang! Alright, folks, coming up next, it is a Fatal 4-Way match set for 1 fall. And the winner will join Charlotte Flair one-on-one at Starrcade in just a few weeks' time for the WCW Women's World Championship. As here comes Lei Ying Li to the ring. This young woman from China has a bright future. She's a former TNA TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champion. And now tonight she looks for her first bit of single success. So Lei Ying Li has made her way to the ring. And out next, here comes one of the first names that was confirmed for the WCW women's roster during the press conference. Elena Black making her way down to the ring. Had to have her first matchup since Lethal Lottery, where she was eliminated in the first round. Now, I will say, originally, the other two women that were supposed to be in this matchup were supposed to be Indy Hartwell and Isla Dawn, but for various reasons, neither of them were able to make it tonight. So we got some spot fillers for them tonight. We got some substitutes that DDP was able to bring together. He's been very busy, as you can tell by the fact that he was able to get he got those first names for the Cruiserweight title match, but making her return to LS11 Universe after a little time away after her WWE release. Joining the WCW women's roster for the night, it seems. Zoe Stark making her way down to the ring. Big opportunity here for this young woman who has struggled for single success for some time now in the LS11 universe. Now WCW, maybe this is her time. Maybe WCW is the stage for that big Zoe Stark singles run. Time will tell, but we're about to find out. At least the first steps here. But I actually have not been informed of who the fourth woman in this four-way matchup is. We're all about to find out together. Oh, they're keeping us in anticipation here. Wait a second. Oh, for fuck's sake. Flommer is in this match. And more fucking oh brother about it. Xander number 3 has appeared on Tuesday Nitro. I'm not even on my vacation yet and the bullshit has begun. Lei Ying Li, Elena Black, Zoe Stark, and Flommer. Fucking Xander number 3 is at ringside as well. And the match has begun. One fall to the finish. One of these young women is going to go on to Starrcade for a potentially career-defining opportunity. Elena Black is a former WWE Women's World Champion. None of these other young women have held a singles championship in LS11 Universe before. Flommer is one out of the current AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. Zoe Stark, never been a champion before, and as I mentioned during her entrance, Lei Ying Li, former Knockouts Tag Team Champion. Now Zoe Stark working on the neck of Lei Ying Li. Now Elena Black, counters into an arm drag, taking down Flommer. Lei Ying Li pops up, double axe handle. Roundhouse kick from Lei Ying Li. The corner now. Big smack to the face from Flommer now. Flommer into the corner here. Zoe Stark grabs onto her. Oh, and of course, Zed at number 3 getting involved. Slides a kendo stick in. Also, I do not know why it defaulted to the Los Toxicos Trios entrance of all things. Because there is a Toxic Lovers tag entrance set up as its own unique thing. So maybe it's just not set to Flommer's default team. Who knows? It's not deep enough to where it's going to matter. Because if she wins this matchup, her singles theme will play. And that's fine. I guess Flommer and Z3 trying to get warmed up right now. Oh! Flommer with a chair shot to Elena Black. I say Z3 this Sunday at LSWF Time Rift is facing on with Xander Davis in a big singles match. Didn't think I'd be getting an actual good, relevant opening to talk about LSWF during Nitro, but hey, who knows? Maybe this is a tease of things to come. Maybe Season 8 is when you're going to start seeing the LS11 Originals crossing over into the main series a little bit more, eh? Time will tell. Frog splash from Zoe Stark to Lady Flommer as Lei Ying Lee raking the head of Elena Black. Goes for a big kick. Now Elena Black taking her down. Oh, and what a drop kick there from Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark is cleaning house right now. Nitro could bring a whole new opportunity for Zoe, who, as I said, has had pretty much no singles success to speak about here in LS11 Universe. Her biggest win in LS11 comes at WrestleMania Season 4 when it was herself, Elena Black, and Tiffany Stratton against Charlotte Flair, Bayley, and Becky Lynch in a 6-woman tag match on the kickoff show that year. Crazy to think about that, huh? That much star power on the kickoff show. And the younger women got the win that night because Charlotte, Becky, and Bayley couldn't coexist. Now Lei Ying Lee lighting up Zoe Stark. And a Black sends Flommer. Oh, the Black went for her. Lei Ying Lee hopped over. Counter. Elena Black. No. Taken down. And for counter here. Elena Black getting Lei Ying Lee down now. Lei Ying Lee. The shoulders goes Elena. Gary. Zoe Stark swings her around, and Zoe Stark. Oh, Lei Ying Lee counters. Oh, and Flommer. That's got a Lei Ying Lee. Wait a minute. Elena Black making the save there. Elena taking her back up to her feet now. Oh, Flommer. Oh, super kick there by Elena. Black takes her down. Oh, avoids getting hit with that kick herself. For a senton to Zoe Stark. Everybody flying at one another here. Down number 3 trying to get out of the way a little bit here. Lei Ying Lee. Big roundhouse kick. Now, wait a minute. Elena Black with the jaded DDT. Elena Black to go to Starrcade. But Zoe Stark on her way. 1, no. Elena Black nearly punches her ticket to Starrcade, but Zoe Stark getting in there just in time. Now Zoe Stark's got a hold of Flommer here. Zoe Stark with Lady Flommer. Countered now. Flommer. Flommer went for Elena Black into a Hurricane Rana. Now Flommer. Eat defeat. Zoe Stark and Z3 getting into an argument right now. It'll be a real riveting conversation with Z3 there. Someone talks to him with a regular. Flommer with that wing clipper there. Lady Flommer, no. Zoe Stark making the save. Zoe Stark tries to fly in. Kick out from Elena. Elena Black. Knocking back Flommer. Elena Black into standing Shiranui. Shades of her adopted wrestling mama, AJ Lee. Elena Black now. Dumps Lei Ying Lee out of the ring. Knocks Zoe Stark out to the floor. Sidestepping Flommer. Elena Black kick to the ribs. The jaded DDT. 1, 2, Elena Black is going to Starrcade. Elena Black has punched her ticket to Starrcade, where she will get a chance at some revenge on Charlotte Flair when Charlotte just kind of verbally put her down in one sentence on the press conference a few weeks ago, or a couple months ago now at this point. Elena Black getting the job done tonight. Big match and a bigger win there for Elena Black tonight. Hell of a win there for Elena. We got some singles action coming up next. I didn't get a chance to properly introduce myself last week. My name is Stephen Borden Jr. You're more than likely familiar with my father, Stephen Borden. Steve Borden Sr. Or as millions of people know him around the world, the icon Sting. Now, my father retired from this great sport just over 2 years ago now, in 2024. And on that night, my brother Garrett and I were backstage with him the night he wrestled Swerve Strickland at Wrestle Dream. And we heard how much people loved our dad. And we both got the itch. So we both started training. Garrett's still training. But my incredible coaches told me, Stephen Jr., you're ready. And I'm not quite sure I believe them yet. I think I'm still learning a lot, but I think that's part of the business, right? Last week, I had the honor of my father passing me the torch, handing me his iconic baseball bat. Face down the Horseman. There's one thing that stays true about WCW. It's that when the Horsemen come to play, the icon will take them away. So Lexus, Brock, Charles, you three want to make mockeries of your dad's legacies? Well, then I'm going to honor mine by taking all three of you down. All right, folks, we got some more singles action coming up next. As we are going to find out the first man to join the six-way elimination match at Starrcade for the United States Championship is out first. Look at the swagger on this man. Montez Ford making his way down to the ring. He was sent to WCW on his own. He said he needed to bet on himself. Everyone's talked about this Montez Ford singles run for years now. It is time for him to see if he can live up to that expectation, if he can live up to that height, if he can live up to that pressure. His beautiful wife, Bianca Belair, at home, pregnant with these two's first child together. Want to give a special congratulations to the two of them, the expected parents to be. As Montez Ford says he wants his child, his future kid with Bianca, he wants them to grow up seeing that their dad is more than just a tag team guy, that he loves Angelo Dawkins, that will forever be his brother, but he has got to do this on his own tonight. Montez Ford taking on a man whose family has ties to WCW tonight, as he is taking on the son of the British Bulldog, a member of the Hart Dynasty, Davey Boy Smith Jr. We saw him make his return to LS11 this past weekend. on Saturday Morning Slam, where he and Natalia took on Xander number 3 and Flommer. AAA Mixed Tag Team titles. Titles we now know that Z3 and Flommer will defend against Ethan Page and Chelsea Green in just a few weeks' time at Triple Mania. But what else is in a few weeks' time? Starrcade. And that's where one of these two gentlemen is heading if they beat the other one to qualify for the U.S. title match. How's that for a fucking segue? I'm still hyped up on caffeine. So, Smith and Ford. This. There's be a lot of Montez Ford fans here in Atlanta tonight. Montez Ford extends the hand. Montez Ford. Whoa. Davey Boy Smith Jr. with a clothesline. Ford tried to play a little ruthless. Got caught for it. Got punished for it. Smith turns him over. Now drops the elbow on him. Boy Smith Jr. up to the middle rope now. Davey Boy Smith Jr. with the fly. Middle rope. Drop kick to Montez Ford. Ford is down now. Davey Boy Smith Jr. into a cover. Kick out at 1 from Montez. Tez not going to let that happen. Kick there. Davey Boy goes down. Montez with a double axe handle. And back up to his feet now. Montez Ford chops him. Counter. Davey Boy. Elbow strike from Ford. Montez. Flying neck breaker there. Now Tez. Here we go. Setting him up. Coming on the ropes. For the people's moonsault. Taking him down. And back up to his feet now. Montez firing away. Big shots. Knocking back Davey Boy Smith Jr. Montez Ford. DDT. Holy shit. Is she okay? That referee just got clobbered. Davey Boy Smith Jr. taking him down. Hold of Montez now. Lifts him up. And into a submission here. Tez sliding out of it though. Montez. Do a big super kick. Knocking him down. Montez Ford. Here we go. Getting ready. Set. Blockbuster. Into a cover now on Smith. Cover for the 1. Cover for the 2. No. Montez kicking away at him now. Davey Boy grabs him, sweeps out the leg. Wait a minute. Shades of his daddy. Here we go. The Bulldog Power Slam. Montez still has life. Montez Ford's got life. He gets out of the way of Smith. Drop kicks him. Now Montez Ford. He is feeling the energy here at here at State Farm Arena here in Atlanta. No, size of the venue. This is center stage. Ford now countered. No, Smith sends him back into the ring. Davey Boy Smith with a boot to the face. Got a hold of Montez now. Double axe handle. Chops him in the back. Double axe handle. Takes him down. Montez. Across the ring. Slaps him in the face. Montez Ford. Goes for the big splash. Smith out of the way now. Right hook connecting now. Smith and Ford going back and forth here. Back and forth they're going now. And Smith and Ford. No. Boy Smith Jr. just getting the better of him here. But Montez Ford kicking him down now. Montez picks him back up to his feet. He's got Davey Boy. Throws him across the ring. Clothesline. Tez. Holy shit! Super kicked out of the air. But Montez. DDT taking him down. Now Tez throws him across the ring again. Montez puts him up on the top rope, and Montez gets kicked back now. Midsection, Smith pulls him in. Powerbomb position. Montez Ford fighting back. Clotheslines him down. Tez now. No. Boy Smith Jr. throws him into the corner. Countered by Montez. Montez Ford. Oh, God, not again. This poor referee. Poor lady. She's hurt. We're going to have somebody in workers' comp claims tonight. Tez went high risk. No reward. Kicked in the back by Smith. Tez knocks him back now. Montez, wait a minute. Big right hook takes him down. Montez Ford. Back into the ring. Montez Ford looking to come from the heavens. 1, 2, 3. Montez Ford got the job done. Montez did it. Puts down Davey Boy Smith Jr. and now Montez Ford. He's been chasing singles glory for on again, off again 3 seasons now of LS11, and now he has got a date with destiny at Starrcade. We got 2 big matches left. We're going to find out the first team go into the tag team championship match at Starrcade. It's wild being back here in WCW, I've got to admit. It's wild to even say those 3 letters together again. But here we are. And now I get to bring the LWO of today. WCW. Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde get to come to WCW and learn where I learned. I'm a former WCW Cruiserweight champion. A few times over, actually. Had some legendary battles with my best friend and my brother, the Guerrero here. Now I think I want to try and pull something else off while I'm here. I think it's time I went for something bigger. So let it be known. I am coming for the WCW United States Championship. And the LWO will be coming for those tag team titles. All right, folks, coming up next here on Nitro. It is time for a triple threat elimination tag match. has finally reunited for the first time ever in LS11 Universe. Sheamus, Claudio Castagnoli, they don't just set the bar, they are the bar! The Bar, they were the big team announced for the debut of Nitro at the press conference. DDP was very excited, having scouted these two for Nitro. Now, here they are tonight. Sheamus and Claudio. It has been 7 years since the Bar were together. They split up right before LS11 Universe officially took over the wrestling industry. Sheamus went out with an injury right after WrestleMania 35. Of course, our first WrestleMania was the build from the night after 35 on to 36. As out next, here come the Horsemen to the ring. Brock Anderson and Lexis King going to be in tag team action. And last but not least, reunited for the first time in years, decades even. It was the early 2000s, it was the late 2000s, early 2010s when these two were together in TNA. Nick Aldis and Nigel McGuinness, London Brawling. So long ago that they weren't even Nick Aldis and Nigel McGuinness. They were completely different names. So, let's do this. London Brawling, the Bar, and the Horsemen. Triple threat elimination match. Winning team goes on to Starrcade. It's showtime! Sheamus going after Aldis here, knocking him back. Claudio taking down Brock Anderson. Lexis King and Nigel McGuinness going at it here. Claudio taking down Brock. Nigel grabs Lexis now. Sheamus has got Nick. Going for Irish Curse. Brock's got Claudio. We saw another big triple threat tag team matchup on Monday on the women's tag team side of WWE. Lexis King now kicking away at Nick Aldis here. Claudio with that big uppercut. Claudio taking down Lexis King. Anderson. Oh, wait a minute. Nigel trying to get rid of Claudio. Sheamus trying to make the save, but Nick Aldis cut him off. Up there from Aldis. Lexis King accidentally hitting his own tag partner there. Never forget the Modern Classic had a hell of a tag team matchup against, I believe it was FTR back in AEW. Clothesline there. Now Lexis King knocking back Sheamus. Cancels back now. Sheamus is Lexis across the ring. Knee strike there. Brock's got a hold of Nigel. Look there, big comic drop there. Sheamus countering. Sheamus. Jumping neck breaker onto the chair. Down goes Lexis King. Sheamus now with Lexis King up on his shoulders. Sheamus, no, Lexis King countering. King looking for the coronation. Sheamus rolls him through. Sheamus. Nearly got him. Brock Anderson going for Sheamus. Countered. Nigel McGuinness now goes after him. Sheamus trying to knock back everybody. Nigel headbutt to the back of Sheamus. This King taking down Nigel. They're taking down Nick. Nigel McGuinness now. No, Brock Anderson countering. Being kicked down now. Charlie Dempsey taking off that turnbuckle pad. Aldis swings swings Brock Anderson around. Chops him down. Now Lexis King kicking away at Nick Aldis. Roundhouse kick. Sheamus with Lexis King up, and Sheamus. What noise! Taking him down. And McGuinness now covering Brock Anderson. And Brock. Nigel back up. Brogue to Nigel McGuinness. 1, 2. Nigel stays in it. Brock Anderson getting knocked back. Sheamus trying to fight back against the Modern Classic. Backstabber elbow drop combo there. Now Nigel McGuinness gut wrench to Brock Anderson. Lexis King with Nigel McGuinness off the turnbuckle. Foot cover now. Sheamus catching Nick Aldis. Irish curse backbreaker. Into another one. And a third. Now Brock Anderson went for a frog splash. Sheamus now grabs the son of the Enforcer. Claudio rolling Nigel through. Brock now grabs onto Aldis. Brock Anderson pins Nick Aldis out, stacking him up. Sheamus with a kick in that of Brock. Claudio, Swiss Death. Into a cover. 1, 2, no. Oh my God, a pile driver from Nigel to Sheamus. Sheamus stays alive. London Brawling starting to turn things around for themselves now. Again, it's now countered. Claudio pulls him in. Into. Going for Ricola Bomb. Aldis. Mag. Daddy. Driver. Sheamus nearly cutting all this off. But just too little too late. Brogue to Brock Anderson. Brock stays in it. Now Sheamus knocking back Nigel McGuinness now. Well, McGuinness now puts Sheamus in the ropes here. Slaps him back. Lexis King. Super kick takes him down. King taking Sheamus down now. Lexis King stomps him down. Brock Anderson's got hold of Nigel. Brock Anderson with Nigel McGuinness. Power bombs him. Into another. Into a third. Now Brock Anderson. Big suplex onto those chairs there to Sheamus. But Claudio now. Aldis going after Lexis King as Claudio going for Ricola Bomb to Brock Anderson. Brock Anderson countering now, and Brock Anderson. Claudio now, and now Nigel McGuinness and Brock Anderson having their heads slammed together by Claudio. Swiss Death! Brock Anderson eliminated. Claudio now grabs Lexis King. No, Nick Aldis puts Claudio in the corner now. Now, Claudio knocking back Aldis here. Willetts is king. Grabs a hold of Claudio. Claudio flattening him. Cut there. Takes down Aldis. Claudio now. Getting Lexus King up. Pulls him in. Claudio. Going for Ricola Bomb. King now. Knee strike there to Claudio. Nick Aldis has got him here. Nick Aldis. Tombstone to Lexus King. Sheamus with a kendo stick shot there to Nick Aldis here, and Sheamus. Brogue to Aldis. 1, 2, no! DDT from Nigel. Head there from Sheamus. Lexus King, no, Claudio. Knocking back. Nick Aldis now. Nick Aldis countering. Nick Aldis takes down Sheamus. Got Sheamus now. Powerbomb on the apron. Slings him around. Does Lexus King. Nick Aldis goes for the big elbow. Sheamus now pinned between both members of London Brawling. Frog takes down Nick Aldis. Nigel sends him into the turnbuckle. Rolling Sheamus over off that turnbuckle shot. 1. This King now trying to take down Claudio. Sheamus with the bicycle knee. He'll send back into the ring by Lexus now. Sheamus has Nigel McGuinness back to his feet. Nigel throws Sheamus on the top rope. Lexus King eats another tombstone. Now Sheamus. No. Claudio. Neutralizer to Lexus King to take the Horsemen out of this one. 1, 2. The Horsemen are the first team gone. They are down to London Brawling and the Bar. London Brawling starting to turn it back around. Aldis now with Sheamus in the ropes now. Claudio getting slammed down by Nigel. Nick Aldis slamming his knee into Sheamus repeatedly. Nigel McGuinness off that body slam. Claudio stays in it. The Bar is reeling now. Aldis, I think, was looking for the Kingland's Clover. Brogue! And Claudio managing to keep Nigel out of that one. Nigel McGuinness unable to save Nick Aldis off the Brogue. Now Nigel is alone with the Bar. Theo pulls him in. Claudio's mod's just a little bug. You just gotta forgive it. There'll be a better one. There'll be a better ported one soon. Jackhammer! Been a while since the Georgia Dome has seen that. Claudio now with Nigel. Nigel caught by Sheamus. Sheamus. Back up now. Claudio. Brogue to Nigel. Carly's also still out here, by the way. The Bar is going to Starrcade. Just like that, the Bar has punched their ticket to Starrcade. Main event up next. Alright, cool. So let's get one thing straight. Apparently, DDP has the pull to bring in Hangman, a guy that doesn't work here, that does not work for this company, put him in a match with me, who does work for this company, and put my status in Bullet Club on the line, which DDP is not part of. Fine. You have the cleaner, the best bout machine, the best wrestler alive in your company, and you don't want him in the tournament for your inaugural champion. You want a green rookie like Jasper Troy. A couple of washed up old men like Jericho and Jarrett. A bum like Eddie Kingston. A goth freak like Darby Allin. A sumo reject like Bronson Reed. A nobody like Yoshiki Inamura. And a rookie Nepo hire like Charlie Dempsey. But not me. Fine. Well, Hanger. One last test for you. For Starrcade with Berg on Friday. Good luck. I think you're really going to need it. All right, folks. Your main event of WCW Tuesday Nitro in the year 2026. Making his way to the ring first, from Winnipeg, weighing in at 223 pounds, Lionheart, Chris Jericho. The man that this weekend aligns himself with yours truly to fight for the LSWF Tag Team Championships. Chris Jericho about to compete on WCW Tuesday Nitro. He's a former WCW Cruiserweight Champion. Now tonight, Chris Jericho is in the house. Jericho could be one step closer to yet another world championship in his illustrious career. He was most recently the TNA World Champion. Free fucking woo. Making his way down to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 237 pounds. He is the last outlaw. J-E-F-F J-A-R-R-E-T-T Jeff Jarrett. For Jeff Jarrett tonight. Oh my god, my world was still fucking playing. Whoops. Here we go. Jericho and Jarrett in the big 2026. And Jericho, ask him! Ask him! That's some vintage Jericho right there. Jericho wrenching back now. Double J though. Fighting back, swinging back around now. Jeff Jarrett. Coming back around now is Jericho now. Chris Jericho. Has the arm of Jeff Jarrett now. And Jeff Jarrett counters. Jarrett now with Jericho. Jericho wrenched back behind the arm now. Jeff Jarrett. A headlock now on Jericho. Chris Jericho trying to fight back. Jericho now. The arm of Double J now, and Jeff Jarrett. Leg sweep by Jericho. Chris Jericho goes for a senton now, and Jeff Jarrett. DDT to Jericho. Leg drop there. Double J taking him down. Jeff Jarrett getting him back up to his feet here, and Jarrett. Jericho around, runs him into the corner now. Jeff Jarrett's got him now, and Jarrett firing away at Jericho. Jeff Jarrett's got him now, coming off the ropes. Jeff Jarrett. Leg drop now, and Jericho. Forearm strike to Double J. Goes down now, ground and pound. Chris Jericho's got him back up to his feet now, and Jericho. Big clothesline there to Double J. Jarrett goes down. Chris Jericho goes for a clothesline. Jeff Jarrett pulls him in now, and Jarrett hits him with a big knee strike. Double axe handle there from Jarrett to Jericho. Jericho rolls back to his feet here. Chris Jericho. Arm strike now. Jericho ducks him again. Another big clothesline to Double J. Jeff Jarrett goes down now. Jarrett kicks him in the head here. Jeff Jarrett pops him up, drops him down, sweeps the leg. Go out of the way of the leg drop though. Chris Jericho. Code breaker to Jeff Jarrett. Out from Double J now. Chris Jericho. Answers back though. Jeff Jarrett. Here we go. Jarrett and Jericho. Hopping back and forth now. Play now. Jarrett and Jericho going back and forth. The better of this one here. As here we go. Now they're lighting one another up with big strikes. Are Jarrett and Jericho. Jeff Jarrett now. Wait a minute. Jarrett. The stroke. Jarrett with the stroke. 1, 2. Jericho kicking out. Double J goes for the leg drop. Chris Jericho. Judas effect to Jeff Jarrett. Kick out from Double J. Now Chris Jericho goes for the clothesline. Jeff Jarrett pulls him in, and Jeff Jarrett drops him. Jericho ducks him now. Clothesline from Chris Jericho. Jericho now has got Jarrett back up to his feet. Chris Jericho. To the face now. Coming for the ropes now. Jarrett tries to grab him for the stroke. Jericho floats over. DDT to Jarrett. Both men down. Jarrett and Jericho both down. Chris Jericho though. Under the legs of Double J now. Chris Jericho's got him down. Jericho. No. Jarrett. Caught. Jericho takes him down again. Rolls out of the ring now. Jeff Jarrett. Oh boy. Jericho tries to fly. Jarrett gets out of the way, and Jarrett putting the boot into the face. Jeff Jarrett's got Chris Jericho. Back to his feet here, Chris Jericho. Back into the ring here, Jericho. Back to his feet now, and Jericho. Tilt-a-whirl slam there from Jericho. Jarrett's down, Chris Jericho going down for ground and pound. Jericho, no, Jarrett. Oh no, referee is down. And Jericho and Jarrett, wait a minute. Oh, you wait just one damn minute. Seems we're at a stalemate. Drop them both on 3. 1, 2, 3. Jericho, though. Jericho. Goes low on Jarrett. And now Chris. Yeah, look what he brought in the ring. Look at what all he brought in the ring, ref. Clean it up. Do this effect a second time. 1, 2, 3. He out Jarretted Jeff Jarrett. What other way could you put it? Jeff Jarrett and Chris Jericho went to war in the main event. And Chris Jericho out Jarrett's Double J. Chris Jericho is heading to the semifinals. We now know Darby Allin, Bronson Reed, Eddie Kingston, Chris Jericho, one of those 4 men, will be the first WCW World Champion. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe. I'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite, but then there'll be guest commentators the rest of the week.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support Xander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel in the LS11 family. Yeah!